Okay, so it's Friday and it is beginning of second week of Fit by Fall challenge. So I'm gonna do my official weigh-in and everything like that. I usually do a weigh-in for myself on Thursdays, but Wednesday night I went out and got so drunk with my friends. Ended up playing Rock Band till 4 in the morning and basically just drinking my ass off and stumbling home. And the next day I was so hungover I just stayed in bed all day long. That was yesterday. So I did weigh myself and I was so scared to do it. I had drank so much, seriously, so much, that I thought I must have gained like 10 pounds. But somehow, crazily enough, I actually went down to 208.6, which was a huge drop, So yesterday I made sure I ate well and just stayed in bed, and I drank a lot of water and watched TV all day, and it was great. And then this morning I kind of was expecting a gain, which I did, but I was expecting a huge gain, and today I was 209.8, which is my mini goal weight to myself. So that's my very first goal that I've accomplished. I'm so happy about that. I also took my measurements today, and yeah, they went down too. Just about everything. My arms never went down, even though to me they look, I don't know, they look better. I don't know. So whatever, I'm not upset about that. Everything else went down by an inch or a half an inch, which is so fabulous. So I'm feeling great. I'm really excited about the next week of this challenge. And I was really excited that a lot of people posted videos today for the challenge, so I watched all those. And I actually just finished watching Jordan's video where he was asking us to kind of go into why we want to lose weight. So I guess my very, very first reason is health. Being overweight is unhealthy. It keeps you from moving, it keeps you from being active, it just, even in your mind, makes you unhealthy. I want to be healthy. I want to quit smoking. I want to eat right. I want to drink water. I want to exercise forever. Not just while I lose this weight, not just on challenge, but forever. And so, you know, part of that is actually losing the weight. Part of that is obtaining really healthy habits that, you know, are going to result in losing weight. So, I don't know, that's my number one reason. To be healthy in my body, to be healthy in my mind. And I think that all of this is all steps towards the same thing. So my second reason, which is probably almost everybody's reason, is to look good. I have been avoiding people for about the last 3 years. I've been avoiding making friends. I've been avoiding going out. I've been avoiding people taking pictures of me. I've been avoiding people taking film of me. I've been avoiding everything. Friends call and they invite me out and I don't want to go. I don't want to go, especially if they don't have a weight problem. It sounds horrible, but I just feel so uncomfortable and so out of place and old. I mean, I'm only 32. And yet I feel like I'm this 40-year-old frumpy woman with like 8 kids and, you know, who has had no time for herself, even though I don't have any of that. I have so much time to give to myself. I just haven't been. I've been depressed. I started gaming every day for a while. Like, there were periods where, you know, Second Life and Warcraft were my life for months at a time, and a bag of Cheetos, and sitting in my office where I am right now and not going anywhere for weeks on end. I take a class at the university, an art class at the university, and already I'm way older than everybody else there, but then I'm also feeling like it's not just my age, it's my weight that makes me so much different. And you know, last winter I had a painting class, which was awesome. And I should have been in there meeting people. I should have been talking to people. I should have been wearing my own clothes and stuff like that. But instead, I just wore the same pair of baggy jeans and, you know, like any shirt that would basically fit over my stomach and not come up. And it just felt so horrible. It's like my personality could not come through anymore. This part of me that I used to be, this part of me that used to like to get dressed, that liked to look good, that liked to be all crazy and wild and stuff, just kind of was hiding behind baggy jeans and ugly, plain, boring t-shirts. And it just got to a point where, you know, I guess enough was enough. I saw a picture of myself last Christmas from a Christmas party on Facebook. It threw me into this whirlwind of shock and depression and just this urgent need to make a change. And slowly, you know, over the course of the first 6 months of the year, I can't believe this year is half over, but slowly over the course of this year, I've been working and working towards a point where I can lose weight in a healthy way and really focus on my habits, my eating habits, drinking water, exercising. I mean, they're not hard, they were not a part of my life. So those are my reasons. Another reason is, you know, I have a boyfriend. I love my boyfriend. He's fine, he's great, he's awesome, but that doesn't mean I don't want any attention from guys or girls, you know. It doesn't mean that just because I have a boyfriend, all of a sudden that's an excuse to lose myself and not look good anymore. I want to look good for him. I do want to look good for him. I have felt slightly over the last little while, and maybe it's just me feeling this way, but I have felt slightly that maybe, you know, he's not as attracted to me. And sure, we've been together for 6 years. I'm sure that, you know, it's not the honeymoon phase forever, but in the last couple of weeks, he has really just shown way more interest in me than he has for the last year or so. And I know it's not just because of my weight. I know it was because of the way I was feeling. It was how depressed I was. I wasn't smiling. I didn't want to make new friends. Nothing interesting was going on. I focused on my art and my gardening because those were the two things that I could do without having to interact with anybody. Right now, I've pretty much lost all my friends just from not wanting to go out with them. And a lot of them were a lot younger than me and into just a whole different mindset than I am. I'm not on that, like, quest for fame kind of thing anymore where I think, you know, I'm going to be this big famous artist and be rich and stuff like that. No, I just do art for myself now. I do it because I have to do it. And it's just a part of my life. And in a lot of ways, I wasn't connecting with people because of that. You know, everybody wants to be Lady Gaga or whoever these days, and I don't know, I've always just kind of been a bit too punk rock for that. And I'm not talking like emo, poppy punk rock. I'm talking like, you know, hardcore punk rock from a long time ago. And I don't know, maybe that doesn't make sense to a lot of you, but to me, I'm not on the bandwagon. I want to be an individual, but I don't want that to cost me every friend that I have, and I don't want that to cost me all the fun that I could be having. And I really feel like this weight, the way I look, the way I feel, has been holding me back, and I don't want it to hold me back anymore. Last night I went out, or not last night, but Wednesday night we went out, and I was the first one there. And, you know, I noticed, this may sound so conceited, but I noticed for the first time in a long time that there were some guys checking me out. And, you know, that is so good. I want more of that. So, sounds vain, but that's what I want. Other than that, I feel like I'm really noticing huge differences right now. And I'm feeling good. My double chin is going away. These cheeks are going away. My neck is smoothing out. My clavicle is back. These are all amazing reasons for me to keep going. These things feel good. In a few weeks, that's why I'm going to be doing this, is because of how good the little changes are making me feel. So keep it up, everybody, and I hope that this next week, week 2, is going to be just as amazing and that everything is going to work out. I didn't lose as much as I wanted to this week, only a couple pounds, but I don't care. I saw it in other places and in other forms, and that's just as good.